The tagline of all of these movies is something that shouldn't be disturbed.
I truthfully don't know when a whip would ever be useful on an archaeological project.
How does he get funding to do this? Like, what is he telling the funder that
These are the
he's doing? Like,
Every archaeologist has a different reaction when you mention the words Indiana Jones. I've gathered 3 of my archaeology friends
My name is Anya.
My name is Adam.
I'm Katie Chu.
to react to all 5 Indiana Jones trailers. Now, fair warning, there are spoilers, and it's been a while since we've seen the movies. I don't remember.
We're such bad fans.
But if you're curious how archaeology in real life compares to archaeology in Indiana Jones, keep watching.
This can definitely not be the original trailer, right?
I didn't get the original trailers, but we're just gonna go with it.
Dr. Jones, you're a man of many talents.
Do we actually get trained in how to fly airplanes? Like,
It would be useful.
No, but do you guys know how expensive that is? I mean, we can barely afford our equipment as is. I can't imagine like actually affording like a private pilot license as well.
The Ark. It is something that man was not meant to disturb.
This is like the tagline of all of these movies is like something that shouldn't be disturbed. Okay, great. So leave it.
An army which carries
I always tell like both my 4-year-old and people, I'm like, okay, don't put the pickaxe all the way behind you. So
Basic tool safety.
Also in this shot, like he's clearly about like 30 seconds away from an OSHA violation and putting that through someone's foot.
Yeah. But I think also at the same time, it's showing how he's like doing the classic supervisor thing. And he's like standing there and monitoring everybody while they're doing all the labor. So
yeah, but like also on the right side, I think the guy is holding the pickaxe wrong. Unless I'm like, you know?
Okay, right. The sharp at the sharp bit is
Oh,
behind.
yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Also,
OSHA.
Is it sunset? Like, they're not going to, in about a half an hour, they're not going to see anything. Like, you have to cover that up. Like,
I mean,
where are their
all of my
tarps?
best digging happens when it's almost pitch black. It's
That's
the
true.
best
They're
time
like-
to see everything.
They're just about to find something. They're like, we can't stop. It's the
Mhm.
day
Or they're
before
like,
the
oh,
dig
there's no
ends."
shadows. We finally get to take the pictures and not get glare.
is the Ark before it. Is invincible.
Let her go.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
I hate snakes. Do you all
Thanks.
have any snake stories?
just the idea of snakes, the specter of snakes. Like in coastal Peru, there's a coral snake that apparently will kill you in like 30 minutes if you come across it. And so, like, basically that was told to us the whole time. It's like, watch out for snakes because if you get bitten by one, like, not even the helicopter is going to save you.
See, this is why I think that everyone should do archaeology in Iceland because there's no bugs and there's no snakes and there's like only occasionally rats, but you're never going to see them on an archaeological site.
But it's cold, Adam. It's freaking
It's
cold up
perfect.
there.
You don't sweat as much. I have a Maya region snake story that's not my own. It's my friend's. There's a snake. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but it's like the fer-de-lance snake.
Hmm.
And it's apparently very, very venomous. And at the site, the supervisors told her, she was a TA on the project, like, watch out for the snake. They're super dangerous. So she was like scouting a new site with a bunch of field school students. They had to like walk over this area that had some like leaves and just like general kind of forest litter. And then later, someone went by the site again. And then under this log was a mama fer-de-lance snake with a bunch of babies right in the area where they had just been. And they were like, we're just not taking this area.
That's the reason why I'm not a
Nope.
Zionist.
I'm going after that truck. Oh, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go.
That is
That's
like,
real.
Yeah,
is
seat
the
of your
slogan
pants
of archaeology.
archaeology.
Me as a TA, honestly. I truthfully don't know when a whip would ever be useful on an archaeological project.
Like what the filmmakers were thinking when they were like, oh, what's the best accessory for
Every
indie?
archaeologist.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the trowel wasn't like sexy enough.
Trust me.
The old legend of the Shankara stones. The villager's sacred rock was taken.
My absolute favorite part of all of the Indiana Jones movies, the whole like taking the heart out and it's still beating in his hand thing. We'll just be standing in the kitchen making dinner, and I'll just do that to my partner. I'll just like grab his chest, be like, "Yep, I have your heart now."
Brady loves that.
So Adam, growing up, after I saw that scene, I was like, wait, can I do that?
Village stories, Dr. Jones.
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Isn't that what we're all in it for? Like, clearly just so much money.
You know how to fly, don't you?
No. Do you?
I think this one had the scene with like eating the brain or something, right? At the dinner
Oh, that was
table.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Which I don't know if any of you have had to deal with like certain cultural differences in terms of like eating and stuff. I guess archaeologists have to encounter different people and, you know, interact with locals. Don't think this was very accurate.
There could be definitely more cultural sensitivity, I would say. A little more respect, I think. Yeah. Certainly in the trailer, a few moments of stereotypical portrayal, which we try to avoid.
You call him Dr. Jones.
How does he get funding to
true.
do this? Like, what is he telling the funder that
These are the
he's doing?
important
Like, when,
questions.
Hold on to your potato.
We got company!
No, lady, we going for a ride.
Is he nuts?
You know nuts. He's crazy.
I thought archaeologists were always funny little men searching for their mummies.
Mummies.
And a funny little man.
Indy, your father. They have them.
Dad found out more than he was looking for.
Junior?
Don't call me that, please.
I want you to find the Grail.
I heard this bedtime story before.
This is something that bothers me so much in so many different movies. And I think it's in this one too, that whenever you see a skeleton in an archaeological movie, it's always still fully articulated.
it's articulated. Yes.
And it bothers me so much.
Yeah.
The number of times that I've dug in the ground and like a body that's fully encased in soil, and even then they're not fully articulated. So if you really think that someone's gonna like lie in a stone sarcophagus for a few hundred years and like still be all in just the exact same position,
Not
No.
there.
Eternal life, Dr. Jones. The gift of youth to whoever drinks from the Grail.
After you, Junior.
This is intolerable!
No ticket.
Does punching Nazis happen every movie?
I don't think in the second one. The second one was like not really Nazi.
Yeah, I don't
right?
think so. Okay.
Were there Nazis in the first one? In the first movie? Is it mostly this one?
yeah, it is the Nazis in the first one as
It
well.
is.
Yeah,
We just forgot about the Nazis in the second one.
I don't remember.
we're such bad fans.
We're so bad. Smitty, you should have found better archaeologists.
I will say, at least that part is accurate now, that like archaeologists are actually having to stand up against Nazis again. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad! Ah! Dad! Ah! I didn't know you could fly a plane. Why, yes! Land? No! You call this archaeology?
Seeing various farm animals at the site is accurate.
Yeah.
I was like, good.
And then
Real.
And cows ending up in your excavation pits.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always a fun thing.
Wait, did that happen to you?
Yeah, they fall in sometimes. I mean, it's a health and safety thing, right? I mean, you just have random holes in the ground, and they don't know they're
I guess
there.
I've never
so-
dug in a place that had cows around. I've never even thought about that as a possibility.
Are you crazy? Don't go between them! Go between them! Are you crazy? Hang on! Quick! Under it!
You know, sharing your adventures is an interesting experience.
Legend says that a crystal skull was stolen from a mythical lost city in the Amazon. Whoever returns the skull to the city temple will be given control over its power.
You will help us find it.
Put your hands down, will you? You're embarrassing us.
Grab one. Go get something else. Grab the snake!
So these boxes definitely have the same vibes as my soil sample.
You get these kinds of boxes. I have plastic ones. These look classy.
One of the sites that I work
Oh.
on, the cemetery that was excavated, all of the remains were put into cardboard boxes and stacked on top of each other. And like, I have so many photos that look pretty much exactly like this. And so everyone thinks like, oh, you're out digging. No, I'm literally just opening box after box after box after box and being like, this is gonna be this one, this column,
Yeah.
this column.
Damn, I thought that was closer. Get on!
Everyone asked, like, what would be your weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse? And I think, sometimes I would go pickaxe, but shovel, I think, is a fair all around.
It's just like
Yeah.
a good tool for anything, I think.
It is.
Just make sure to use your legs and not your back.
Come on, genius.
Go, 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 go!
What's he gonna do now? I don't think he plans that far ahead.
I think I'd cover my ears if I were you.
You're a teacher?
Part-time.
What's his teaching load? I'm curious.
One credit.
Do you think you get the course release to go do this stuff?
Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe that's part of the grant.
I'd love to see his syllabus. Hopefully he's not teaching an archaeological ethics class.
Spoiler alert for you, Katie. Apparently, there's aliens in this one.
No! Ew.
They
There's
did
like a
it.
We love aliens. Not in this
Now,
context.
now we need dinosaurs. We need dinosaurs in the next one.
Oh, I so want to tell you things about this movie. I guess I don't know if you want spoilers or
No,
not, but
just
yeah, the
spoil
aliens.
it.
So there's this scene with a whole like throne room with all these alien statues like looking over, and then it turns out that the entire temple is just a spaceship.
I hate it because like it sounds cool, but I don't like it in the context of trying to say that he's an archaeologist because we don't need that association anymore. So just like have like a cool alien temple in like a totally different movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like a huge part of movies. Like whenever archaeology's in there, it's either this stuff with the adventure or it's the aliens and like the old ancient
Right.
people are like pointing at stuff in the sky, and then they knew
I
aliens
have
existed.
a story related to this, which there's a show that I will leave unnamed, that was like quote unquote an archaeology show that they were looking for human remains of a specific type. And a few years ago, I just happened to bump into one of them, and I was like, "Oh, I recognize you for some reason." "Oh yeah, I was part of XYZ show." "Oh, that's really cool. Like I work with human remains." "Oh, you know the truth then."
Oh God.
The truth about what? You know what they're hiding.
Yes.
Cool. The Smithsonian, the government. I'm like, have you ever been to the storerooms in any of these places? Like, if any of us had any knowledge about any of that kind of stuff, we would be out immediately.
I just love this idea that
Yeah.
like we are all
Yeah.
harboring this thing, like that's an in thing to become an archaeologist. Is like you get this like special access to this knowledge, and like in reality, like people can't agree on anything, and like get in like squabbles about the pettiest stuff. So like Yeah, this idea that we're organized enough to like keep this secret is
I'm gonna
hilarious.
preview have your PhDs already, and I'm almost there. But I'm hoping that like when I defend, it'll be like Finland. They give you the top hat and the sword.
Sword.
But it's like, if you get a PhD in archaeology, they hand you the scroll of secret knowledge that tells you all about the
Right,
actual
and then if you
truth.
spill the beans, there are consequences. So
This is definitely like every single awkward department party that it's like, oh, we're gonna celebrate so and so's birthday. Yay! Okay, there's free food in the lounge if anyone wants to get it.
And then getting the email like 3 p.m. saying there's still free food in the lounge.
Or people replying all, oh, I'll join later. Like, no, we don't care if you're coming in 15 minutes to get the free food.
I'm retiring.
Well, in that case, what are we drinking?
Same for the goddaughter.
Dad told me you found something on a train during the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
Why are you chasing the thing that drove your father crazy?
Don't move.
Please get out of here.
I feel like this one is just kind of like plagiarizing the
Mummy,
mummy
yeah.
with the falling.
The Mummy has made me so paranoid about any library that I go
I
into because I'm convinced that I'm gonna knock down the entire
Yeah.
thing.
But like the Phoebe Waller-Bridge character feels very modeled off Evelyn.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that.
Sorry.
Helena!
Dr. Jones, get him. Hitler made mistakes, and with this, I will correct them all.
That whatever that thing he had reminds me so much of the Golden Compass.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
too.
Hello.
Yeah.
You stole it. Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
So Marxist archaeologist, we got that.
Yes.
This way.
Fasten your seatbelt. There might be some turbulence.
You've taken your chances, made your mistakes. And now a final triumph.
What is his specialty? Like when you have the like couple of words about research interests, like what
What are his
is
keywords?
What's his elevator speech?
Yeah, exactly.
Indy! Give him hell, Indiana Jones!
A few times in my life, I've seen things. I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father.
I do love that he brings up like field injuries. I mean, hopefully none of us just get shot out in the field, but the number of times that it's like, yep, we put a pickaxe through someone's foot.
But I've been looking for this all my life.
It actually looks kind of fun.